So this girl got cheated on so much that she felt like all men were the same. Every single guy she dated cheated on her and she don't even know why. She has a very nice body, pretty face, and she's independent. To any man, they would probably deem this girl as being perfect. She understands that, but she don't understand why she keep getting cheated on. Her family members and friends would tell her, listen, it's the man that you picking. But she never understood that because the guys that she was into was nothing but homebodies. They would rather be at home playing the game than be in the club in girls' faces. So still, she like all men are the same, but I'm gonna try to go a different route. She goes out one night, get to hanging out, drinking and all that. She meets a very handsome young man that she's into. So next thing you know, they started talking. Then they hit it off, exchanged numbers, and then went their separate ways. This young lady was super excited about the man she met. She liked it the way that he carried himself. She loved his mindset. But in the back of her head, she was like, nah, one day he probably gonna cheat. So after 3 months of talking to each other, they really feeling each other, they decided to get into a relationship. He felt like this girl was beyond perfect. He felt like this is somebody he can really settle down with and be happy with for the rest of his life. He would tell her, I want to grow an empire with you. You are the one for me. But she said, I heard that before. So months and months go by and her insecurities start showing. Every time he texting, she asking who it is. Every time he goes somewhere, she don't trust where he's going. And she wants him to stop hanging out with his friends because they want to go out every weekend. This young lady is really miserable every time this man is on his phone or goes out. She cannot trust him. The young man will come to her sometimes and say, hey, do you mind if we get intimate? It's been a while. She'll say, no, I don't want to. I just don't feel like it. He will ask for days, sometimes weeks, hell, sometimes even months. So one day the young man got sick and tired of their relationship, so he said, hey, no disrespect, but I think I had enough. She's confused. What do you mean you think you had enough? Had enough of what? He said, I can't do this relationship no more. I'm done. So they get to arguing back and forth. He trying to explain himself, but she's not listening. So she says, you want to leave me because I don't want to sleep with you every night or every week? He said, listen, I know it sounds bad, but yes. She said, see, I should have known that it was all about intimacy with you. You didn't really care. He said, listen, it's not all about the intimacy. A lot of the times you make me feel unwanted. He said, every single day I go outside, I go to work, I go run errands. There's so many women throwing themselves at me and telling me that they want me. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't flattered by it at first, but when I wasn't getting you, then I started getting flattered by it more. She looks at him and said, don't save that BS for your mama. He said, see, I can't express myself to you. I'm trying to tell you that I want the person that don't want me, and it doesn't feel good. He said, I'm starting to believe that you thought all your exes was the problem, when the problem was really you. She said, you know what? You're not going to put that blame on me. He said, you're right. I'm not putting the blame on you. I'm just holding you accountable. He said, because if them men had to beg like I had to beg for intimacy, I would see why they did what they did, and I ain't trying to hurt your feelings. He said, baby, please just think about it. All these women outside throwing themselves at me. I can get intimacy whenever I want outside. I just can't get it at home where I want to be at. She said, well, if you want to go out there and catch STDs and stuff like that, then go do that. He said, or you can fix the problem and we can be happy. So then she said, so wait, are you telling me if I don't sleep with you, that you going to choose to go sleep with somebody else? He said, if I ain't meet your needs, when you go get them met somewhere else? She said, no, because I'm not like you. He said, you're right. That's obvious. Because if you was like me, you would make sure all my needs was met. And since you're not like me, I got to walk away. You know what the crazy part about this story is? That I made the whole thing up. And this story goes for men and women. If your significant other is begging you to meet their needs, you better meet them or somebody else will. When you single, it's about you. When you're in a relationship, it's about y'all. If your dream is to be with that man or woman forever, then you have to work together as a team. The saying that goes, teamwork makes the dream work. Relationships is just like sports. Some days you're going to have good days and some days you're going to have bad days. On the good days, y'all win together. And on your bad days, your significant other will be happy with you trying as hard as they did. So remember, it's not about you. It's about us. If you want more story times like this, type story time in the comments and I got you. And your comment could be in the next video. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments. And to all the cool people that follow me, I'm going to see you in the next video.